Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today we got our Survivor Series pay-per-view predictions. Take some time, subscribe to the channel, guys. We got 8 matches scheduled for the pay-per-view. Before we get into it and down to business, take some time, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. What are your predictions going to be for the pay-per-view? I already did War Games, NXT War Games predictions about a week ago, so check out that video too, guys. And let's see how well we do this month. For TLC, I actually went 6 out of 7 with all the changes and whatnot that happened. So that was a pretty good event for predictions. So, it seems like Survivor Series this year is, built heavily around getting Raw a victory. So I don't know if that's the plan or if it just happened organically, but this will be live from Houston, Texas at the Toyota Center. Some people are saying this is the most well built up Survivor Series in history. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been built up pretty good. Okay. We're going to start at the pre-show, work our way forward, and give you my predictions. In the pre-show, Enzo Amore defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Kalisto. Now, Enzo just recently won the title back. I believe it was at TLC. Yeah. So he's only been champion again for about a month now. I'm going to go with Enzo to retain here. Now, this will be the main card. Every match is pretty much champion versus champion, Raw versus SmackDown. We got 2 5-on-5 elimination matches, and every other match is a champion versus champion match, which I like it, but I don't know what they're going to do when Clash of Champions comes in another month. What are they thinking here? It really makes no sense. They really booked themselves into a corner here. You would expect this card going towards December. Maybe they're going to do a bunch of rematches at Clash of Champions. That would be pretty cool. But let's start off with The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion, versus the United States Champion, Baron Corbin. I've been a big fan of Baron Corbin. I'm a big fan of The Miz too. But I'm going to go with The Miz here. I don't know why, but, I could see The Miz starting the pay-per-view off hot, getting a win for Raw, and The Miz is the guy to do that. We got the tag champions going at it. Raw tag team champions, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, versus the SmackDown tag champs, The Usos. This should be a great match. Both teams I really like. Sheamus and Cesaro are probably my favorite tag team right now. I'm going to go with the Usos on this. I could see them, wanting to even the odds up pretty quickly in this event. And then, we move forward and we'll see how it goes. So the next match would be the women's match. Alexa Bliss, Raw champion, versus Charlotte Flair, who just won the title on SmackDown this past Tuesday. This should be a good match. I'm not expecting much out of it though. I'm gonna go with Charlotte for the safe win here. And then getting into the first of 2 traditional 5-on-5 matches. Team Raw, which consists of Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Asuka, taking on SmackDown, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Naomi, Tamina, and a to be decided. My first guess is Natalia, since they pulled, I think, Charlotte out of the match. At first, my go-to pick was Team SmackDown. I am gonna change that to Team Raw since Asuka is on there. I don't see them having Asuka lose just yet. You know, she only debuted at TLC a month ago. I am gonna go with Team Raw for the women. Sixth match, we got The Shield versus The New Day in a 6-man tag team match. I'm going to go with The Shield. This is the Shield reunion that we were promised at TLC. And, you know, I have no problem seeing The New Day lose this one. You know, The New Day, they're already established. They've been around a couple of years now. The Shield needs a definitive victory, and which will be their 5-year anniversary since their debut. So The Shield for another safe pick here. And Team Raw versus Team SmackDown for the men's 5-on-5 match. For Team Raw, we got Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and the King of Kings, Triple H. Versus Team SmackDown, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Nakamura, and the returning John Cena. So we got some big names in this matchup. This might be one of the, most loaded Survivor Series teams in recent memory. My original pick was Raw. I am going to change that pick to Team SmackDown as of right now. I don't know why, but, the only guys you really need to protect on Team Raw are Strowman and Balor. Samoa Joe can afford a loss. And Team SmackDown, same thing. You got Cena, Orton, and Shane McMahon there. The only guys you really need to protect are Bobby Roode and Nakamura. My guess is going to be Team SmackDown. And, switching my prediction on the fly. Later on, I'll probably be saying, I should have stuck to Team Raw when I originally had it. I do that multiple times. And in the main event, which I hopefully is the main event, this is going to be, one of the matches of the night, I hope. Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, taking on the WWE Champion, AJ Styles. This should be a great match. And my pick is going to be, let's see here, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. As much as AJ Styles should win, I really don't see Brock catching a loss here this close to Mania. He's probably not going to be at the next pay-per-view. He'll probably appear at the Rumble and maybe Elimination Chamber or whatever is the pay-per-view between Rumble and Mania. So Brock's dates from here on out to Mania are going to be fairly limited. Brock definitely is going to win here. That's another safe pick from me. Let me know your thoughts on this pay-per-view, guys. Is it the most well-built-up Survivor Series in history? What are your predictions, guys? Take some time. Subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace!